Someone was killed in that house? That's pretty dark.
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark is a mix between a modern horror movie and a throwback to the Amblin movies I grew up with.
The story goes, they had a secret, a daughter, that they never allowed to leave the house.
This is a different type of horror movie, which is like a roller coaster ride. You are having fun getting scared.
The period and the era that the movie is set in, I think, is really special. It just totally adds a sense of, like, realism.
I can't believe it. It's her book of scary stories.
We really take our time to develop these characters, and we have real depth, and there's real consequences.
Sarah Bellows, tell me a story.
This gang of teens stumble upon this book.
Once we get a hold of it, it writes out all of our fears.
These stories become reality.
There's these crazy creatures that are so larger than life.
No, this isn't real, okay? Stories can't hurt you. Sarah Bellows is a myth.
Sarah uses their fears to write the stories. She takes their inner fears and terrorizes them.
Andre has mastered that sort of claustrophobic feel. He really understands horror.
I want to build dread. I want to build tension.
I have another story.
I really hope that the audience will come out feeling like they've been scared for 2 hours.
We're next. We're next.
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark feels grander than your normal horror movie.
Andre is completely unafraid to go there for the scare.
It's the fear of knowing there's something there, but not being sure exactly where it is.
Thanks, Guillermo, for making us film in an actual haunted location.
It was so fun coming onto set every morning and seeing what scary thing was going to be happening to me next.
I'm very much into suspense-based horror.
Augie, this isn't a joke. It's a corpse looking for her missing toe.
So I want to let the audience know something's coming and then hold them hostage.
And then he heard the voice again.
How does the book know that?
It's the fear of knowing there's something there, but not being sure exactly where it is. That fear is so universal.
Eat it, Harold.
The Harold story is great fun. There is always a fan base who really want to see that come to life.
Tommy hated that Scarecrow all his life. Harold was waiting for Tommy to get his revenge.
To finally get to do a proper Halloween scene with a scarecrow chasing a guy through a cornfield, that's an iconic moment.
Who came up with all this sick stuff?
The monster that we brought to life called the Jangly Man, a creature that we took from 2 or 3 stories and connected it.
The jangly man is coming.
Jangly Man is going to be a real big eye-opener.
Oh my God, what is that?
Because we've not specifically seen him in the books, he's a new character for the movie. And he stands up and he's suddenly this 7-foot-tall creature. That's going to be a really standout moment in the movie.
Charlie had a dream of a red room.
Even though we're in a huge mental hospital, everything has to be real outside of the supernatural elements.
Run away while you still can.
The pale woman, she has a benign, pleasing little smile, but that's what makes her very creepy.
It freaks you out because you're just like, oh no, this is a real life version of these illustrations.
The Red Spot is one of those stories that everybody tells, and everybody knows a friend of a friend that had a sister that this happened to.
No, this isn't real, okay? Stories can't hurt you.
Ruth fears not being perfect. That's what's so horrifying to her when she realizes what's happening.
The Red Spot is really one of those tales about horrible consequences.